Incoming transmission.
Picture this, a recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 15th of February. And I'm looking at a sports game today, which is a rarity, because I generally don't get on with them. And even more so, it's a football game. Manchester United, Europe, on the Commodore Amiga. Now, it's a bit of a strange one, because I generally don't like football. Yes, I know, flame me all you like, but I don't care. And football games, I've never been able to get on with them, except for some of these Amiga ones. I think Manchester United Europe and John Barnes, I think, were the two games that I sort of enjoyed. Should we put that in quotations? The loading times on this are quite long, but once you actually get into the game, it's not too bad. But you can see here, lovely loading screen, which seems to be taking forever to shift. But I promise you, we will be getting to the game shortly. I thought I'd show you guys a friendly, so we could actually, just get on. And I'm only going to show you a half, because otherwise it's going to be too long. And, I think if it's going to be a longish time, then it needs to be one of those games that I do on a playthrough. I don't know what you guys feel about that, but I'm thinking about doing some Facebook Live videos soon. So hopefully you guys will tune into those. Maybe do some YouTube Live as well. Oh, we have a soundtrack. Here we go. It's recognise the fact we've got memory and all that stuff, and recognise that there is 4 disk drives. So it's quite cool in that respect. You can choose your language here. We've got an assortment of options. Obviously, we want to be British there. You can save your game. You can now choose which cup you want to go for as well. So we'll go for the starter one there, the UEFA. That's nice. So we'll select that. See, once you're in, it's actually quite quick. So you've got all your options there. We'll do a friendly match. So let's have a look. Lots of teams to choose from, which is always nice. Quite a cool soundtrack here as well. I thought I'd let that play for a bit to get you into the mood for football. So there you go, it's a friendly match with Man United versus Crystal Palace, and we are on the joystick with Manchester United. So here we go again with the loading times. It does take a while to load in with these games, unfortunately. But if you're getting a pretty solid review here, so it's got to be loading time's got to be taken into account. Black screen, it's a lovely loading screen that tells you loads of information. They could have put something there like a matchup screen or something, or just a simple loading screen would have been enough here. But they decided not to for some reason, because obviously black is best. Hey, steady on. Anyway, we should be in the match very, very soon, and you can have a look at this this lovely little game. For all you guys out there, it's not a management game. It's physically you are taking control of the player's game. So here we are. We are the guys in red, and we are facing off against the yellows. Now you can tell there's not much in the sound department here. There's the kicking the ball. There's the ref's whistle. There's no music in game at all, and there's no sort of crowd noise or anything like that, which is a bit strange. Animation wise, it's quite nice. You can see the guys running around there, definitely. Oh, off the bar, look at that. My referee needs to learn lessons here. So you can see which player you are by the little trajectory thing underneath their feet, little crosshair under their feet there, and that changes randomly throughout the play. So you can see there that it's swapped to that guy. Now it's swapped to that guy. So sometimes it can be a little bit annoying, because it'll switch to ones you don't particularly want it to. But small detail there. The game itself is fairly good fun, I have to say. And we've scored. Check that out. Now what I like about this game, and it is because I'm not a very big fan of sport games, is the fact that the ball is essentially glued to your foot. So you can guide it wherever you want it to go. Now to perform a kick, you basically hold down the fire button and then you hit a direction, and you'll get some sort of aftertouch as well, which is quite a nice feature. It's kind of easy to score. As you could see, I scored within the first couple of minutes there, but you know what, it's a small thing. It's also 2 players, so you guys can grab a friend and play against. I don't think you can play with. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a long time since I played this game. How the hell did that happen? Oh my god. Okay, that's random. He fell over on his own accord. Rather was very peculiar, or the collision detection was way off. Not quite sure which one, but oh well. Never mind. So when you get to do a free kick, you get to have a trajectical there. Well, a recticle. I see my head's so fried with this cold. Sorry, guys. Recticle shows you where to aim the ball. And now what you find with this is when you do a sliding tackle, more often than not, you will actually knock them over and get a foul, which is quite amusing. So, yeah, you get throw-ins as well, which is nice. I think presentation-wise, the game's quite nice, to be fair. You got all the players on the pitch, you got the referee running around like a mad thing as well, which is nice. So you've got this constant thing going on. The opposition are not great because my goalkeeper is awesome. But you have no control over the goalie, by the way. I think in later games you actually could take full control of the goalie. Oh, and he scored again. You could take control of the goalie and potentially run him all the way down to the bottom of the pitch and score with the goalie, which was always amusing for me anyway. But I think that came in later games. I don't do these games very often. Maybe I should do a few more, because I'm actually quite enjoying this. I remember enjoying it from back when it was first released. Me and my good friend used to play this game together, and it was quite good fun. And the fun is still there. It's just very simplistic, and it is quite easy to score. The UI on the goalkeepers isn't great, so if you are actually going against a human player, your goalkeepers will generally not be so good. Oh, look at that! He fouled me. So you can see how easy it is. Even the computer manages to do it. Yay! But yeah, it's all in all, it's a fairly solid football game. But there's not much management involved. It's just pick a team, pick a league, whatever you want to do. I can't remember if it's this game you can rename the players, but I know you could do that in Sensi Soccer, but I'm not sure if you could with the Manchester United games. I think maybe John Barnes you could rename the players. I seem to remember having a plethora of different teams available to me, and being able to change the names on that, so you could have like the Beano versus the Dandy and stuff like that. I don't know whether that was these games though, so if anyone actually knows that, let me know. I haven't explored the options fully enough to actually have a look at that. But it's quite a good laugh if you can. And you put yourself in the game as well, and all your mates, which is great. But all the team names seem to be solid, so that's nice, and it actually shows you who's got control of the ball at any one time as well. So you got all the player names in the game, and there you go. So we got Gary Pallister there on the ball. Let's see if we can score, and oh, they've actually saved it for once. Maybe they're starting to learn from their mistakes. You see there, you've got your score up in the top centre, and you've got your timer on the top left. So I will play through the first half. Oh, that was just referee. So you can see just a little bit of game time, really. Excuse these snivels. I've come down with a rather nasty cold over the last few days. As you can probably tell in the last review I did. Still has not shifted, ladies and gents, but it's getting there, I think. But never mind. I still have to come out here and review games, because that's what I do. But hope you're enjoying the Manchester United Europe Amiga game. It is good. It's just let down slightly by the long loading times and lack of sound, really. Would have been nice to have had a bit more crowd noise going on, some of those things that you spin around really fast and they make a noise. They could have done with a few of those, or just some random synthesized chants or something like that. They could have just added a bit more sound and made it. Well, that was uncalled for, to be a little bit more authentic in that respect. And I think that's probably what's letting it down for me. It's just there's lack of atmosphere. But, the game itself, it's a solid football game. And I think if you give it a go, I think you'll enjoy it. But always bring friends, because it's more fun to play against your friends and thrash them to pieces in a football match friendly. I thought the ref had the ball on his head then. Anyway, folks, that's it for today. I shall be back very soon. I hope you've enjoyed the review. Thanks for sticking with me. Hello to new subscribers. Hello to existing subscribers. You're all awesome and I love you to bits. So anyway, I'm going to leave you with a few more seconds of this game, and I'll be back very soon. You take care, and I'll be back soon. Bye for now.